Yassi, I'll take your seat in the center.
Did you like it?
I loved it. And
Did you guys like it? Yes! Anong favorite part niyo? Alin? You trying the app? O yung nahuhulog sa sky? Mahirap i-shoot yun, guys. Kumagano na ako doon. Anything for coins, though.
Grab a seat there, and also we'll get Kat to join us at Jen. We'll have a little fireside chat. Very exciting stuff. I love the fact, Yassi, this is bringing it to the mainstream. I think it's about time that crypto's entered the journey after 15 years. It's really hitting mainstream stuff. And this is where we get that mass adoption that we're all looking for, right? Because a lot of people, in the beginning, before you got here, was talking about the intimidation of crypto. How do you think this coins.ph is going to help with that, remove some of that intimidation?
I think before, because when I started investing into crypto was around like 2017 or 2018. And I'll tell you guys more about that a bit later. But the difference lang now is that before with other places that I can't really say, it's very hard to log in, right? We all have our codes, our passwords that are quite long and quite difficult to remember or to store. And here, I think coins.ph was able to make the UI so simple. It's very, very easy for us to use kahit saan at hindi siya nagiging intimidating because of that.
Aside from the intimidation, it becomes directly spendable. I love that feature.
That's true, that's
Straight
true.
from if I see Bitcoin is up and I think, wow, I can just shave off a little bit off the top, I can spend that straight away. It's like in the app.
Exactly. And not only for that, Coins just makes it so easy for us to even pay for so many bills. There's over like 120 partners already, di ba? Kapag kailangan magbayad ng kuryente, you can pay with coins. And all those other livelihood normal necessity bills for us to pay, di ba?
Exactly. We all keep it in one ecosystem. So I'm going to go over to Jen now, over at the end. Jen, what would you say are some of the most tangible ways that crypto and Web3 have impacted the lives of Filipinos for the better?
Yeah, I think there are a couple of use cases beyond the speculative nature of it, right? So, understandably, the first thing that people talk about Bitcoin is how much you earn from your capital, right? So, gains on your asset. But I think here in the Philippines in particular, what's interesting is one of the best use cases for crypto is using cross-border payments. And that is one of the things that we're attacking with our stablecoin. So basically, making it easy for people from our loved ones abroad to send money back to the Philippines in a cost-efficient and a fast manner, quick settlement time. So that, I think, is revolutionary in a sense. And we have seen that to some respects using different tokens, right? So BSP was saying that some portion of remittance are being facilitated by crypto. And we think that with stable coins and with the use case that we've been talking about, like payments, etc., that will further grow, the ecosystem. And that is very tangible to your loved ones abroad. Like if you can save like 30% or 20%, that's money directly to the pockets of your family, right? And that's, I think, that is close to home, not just like each and every one of us probably knows someone na may OFW in the family. And third, I think we've become the country in which people look up to us because we just are very knowledgeable about crypto. That is brought about by gaming. So last cycle, we saw different communities rallying together and bridging the gap between financial literacy. And that sprouted a lot of financial education about how to interact with wallets, like digital financial inclusion and digitalization of the country. So that brought in a wave of uplifting the lives of our users and Filipinos.
Very well said, Jen. I love that's great. A round of applause for that. That is so. I'm not sure if you really appreciate how much she shared there, how much data you just gave us. It's a lot, and it's very important because, as you said, we are a remittance-based economy by a very large amount, and so to remove that friction, that alone, I think is amazing. And one last thing I just wanted to add, what you said, the financial literacy that you gain throughout your journey, it's completely different than when you're in the traditional banking sector, because that you just hand off to somebody else. Here you're responsible for that journey. You learn, you understand where is money coming from, how does it do this, how does it do that, and I think we could all learn more about money. I'll ask Kat your response to the same question. It's what are some of the most tangible ways crypto and Web3 have impacted the lives of Filipinos for the better?
Yeah, I
think aside from remittances and the use cases there, we don't realize it, right? But it's hard to invest in the Philippines if you're, just a normal person. To get a trading account, for example, for the stock exchange, that takes a while, and you have to go through institutions. It's hard to invest in, international stocks as well. Crypto gives everyone accessibility to invest in assets, right? From your phone. It's very small, in very small denominations, right? So instead of having to go through a very arduous process, all you need to do is really just open an account with coins, and for that, all you need to do is show your ID, right? You can do it all through the phone, and you can cash in very, very easy, and with, maybe 50 pesos, you can already start investing, right? So with that, like, anyone really, any Filipino can actually participate, right, in investments and have accessibility to wealth creation as well. So I think that's for me, one of the most tangible things also that crypto allows.